Hey guys, it's a crazy cricket video. It's been a long time since I've uploaded anything. I really apologize for that. I keep saying that a lot, but the way that things have been moving forward and well, I wouldn't say the cricket schedule is packed. Cricket schedule is also packed. At the same time, I've also got other stuff packed into my schedule that's making it really hard for me to post up. Even during the summer, that I couldn't get things post as frequently as I wanted to. So I'm trying to do that here, but I don't know if there's going to be any guarantees. But anyway, here's WIT number. I lost track. I'm betting it's 11. I'm WIT number 11. And I got the WIT chair. I don't know. It doesn't mean that the videos are going to be any longer. I'm just going to. It's still my modem doesn't take enough pressure, so I'm just going to be trying to make it within 5 to 6 minutes. So, as you can see in title down below, there's going to be the reactions to the last two tests. I think it's Southampton and somewhere else. I'm not sure where, but reacting to both India squad and England squad. Now, England squad, I'll just get it straight out of the way. James wins. What is the point of playing James Wins? I don't know. He just goes. He's one of those rarities that he comes to international forum and immediately after he goes to domestic forum, he starts scoring runs again. Look, yes, he comes into a real bad patch of form and he's in international cricket. All of a sudden, you push him in domestic cricket, he's back at 2 centuries. He's like, hello, I'm back. Just put me back in there. Now, you got to try one of two things. Look, it's time you look at someone else. You got someone like an Ian Bell who's scoring runs. Now, I don't know what's the restriction on the England team to play Ian Bell. Now, just now they've got Ed Smith and he's looking at current form. They were saying at one point that they're looking only at youngsters, and then Josh Butler came back into the team. And now, so what's stopping you from playing Ian Bell? Ian Bell is doing everything he can, and last Ashes or whenever he played last, he was in good touch. He just had a few things not going well for him. There's Nick Compton who scored in India, and then now he's a very good player of spin. And then after he gave his retirement, saying that he was not mentally alright and he's coming back, he's now working for ESPN Cricket as one of their discussing people, so analysts to say. So what's there? So why are you going back to James Wins? Now there's Rory Burns, but Rory Burns can't play spin is what they're questioning because he failed in the Caribbean. So then go for Rory Burns. Then you've got somebody like your Ben Foakes, who toured the entire Ashes series, was in good touch, and then you didn't give him game time there at all, and then all of a sudden he's not scoring runs, they're not picking him. Now, I would have really thought that they wouldn't have wanted Butler behind the wickets and got someone like Ben Foakes, so that because I don't think Butler is going to be a long-term option. I mean, yes, you made him a vice captain, but do I see him as a long-term option? I do not think so. So I maybe thought that they would bring back Ben Foakes, but James Wins. I don't know if that's potentially a good move, but if he can do it, he can do it. Now, this ends a restriction. This ends a surprises in the England team. Yes, they've Ollie Pope now. Barristow's injury, Butler's gonna keep. So let's see how it works. I was really thinking that Jennings was gonna be dropped, but I think Ed Smith's like, okay, let's stop the revolving door of batsmen for a while. I don't think anybody in the county cricket is blocking. They need blockers and not scorers. They've got more than enough scorers. Things are going weird. They need someone, the cook of old, the one who's gonna go out there, block, waste the shine of the new ball. And in that note, we'll move on to the Indian side. Block. The guy who's been doing it for the last, let me say, 4 or 5 years now. He's been the incumbent opener, has now been dropped. Murali Vijay has been dropped. And now I don't understand the point of dropping him. You backed him up so much that even Ravi Shastri went to a certain point saying, yes, he's back of a wrist injury, but what's stopping me from not playing him? He's the incumbent opener, he deserves to be there. And now you just sent him back home. Now it's not going to do a lot to his confidence because you're not included him in India A or India B. Now I think is that because I don't think there's any other opener either. Look, you brought in Prithvi Shaw. He's not got the technique for England conditions. That jiff on the back foot that. Yes, he scored in India A conditions. We got somebody who scored in Indian A conditions in England, and that was Rishabh Pant. And he hasn't done much. His keeping is improved actually. He's doing much better keeping in England than he does in India, which is quite surprising. But batting hasn't been up there. And if you look at the England A squad, it's not really great and all. If you think about it, you're going up against guys like Jennings. And that's like a big line there. There's a difference between going up against Jennings and guys like Root, Anderson and whatnot. You got going against Craig Overton. There's Anderson and Craig Overton's like a huge gap. That's possibly, I'm saying 398, 400 wicket gap there. So I don't see the point of dropping Vijay. Yes, look, I'm not saying play Vijay for the fourth test because Dhawan and Rahul have done so well. Dhawan standing outside his grace is playing well, but don't drop him. That's just gonna hurt his confidence. And second of all, you're keeping Karun Nair. You've given him a chance and you're keeping him. That's gonna speak lots of things to Vijay. And look, around the Ranji circuit, I haven't seen a lot of openers. There's Abhimanyu Ishwaran and there is Wasim Jafar. What they're going to call Jafar back out of retirement or what? It doesn't make sense. I don't know why they've dropped Vijay. Kuldeep Yadav, I make sense. They're like, boss, you please go home. You're not great and all. Yeah, the Lord's test he played, he was supposed to draw the batsman forward. Every time he tried to draw the batsman forward, he was giving full tosses. And every time he wanted to pull his length back, he was bowling short ball. So he just bowled 6 overs in that match where he could have potentially been a match changer. But again, that comes out to a tactical issue. I think Umesh Yadav or someone else would have been better fit in the position. There's a bit of speculation around Jadeja, why keep him. The speculation that the fact that you want to keep Jadeja is because a lot of these guys keep going out. Kohli, Pujara, Dhawan, Ashwin, they keep going out. And you need a very athletic fielder, and Jadeja does that. Jadeja is the best fielder you can get outside this team, and they are ready to take that as well. Hanumana Vihari. Now, that's a huge surprise. Yes, he's been scoring runs, but I was potentially looking at someone like a Mayank Agarwal and Prithvi Shaw. I wasn't even expecting Prithvi Shaw. I wasn't going to say that they were going to drop out Vijay. I was just saying that maybe they'll be from the batting try to bring in Mayank Agarwal. Hanumana Vihari is a good choice. The only 2 times I've seen him bat was in a Ranji game versus Tamil Nadu versus Andhra, and the second time was in SRH match where he got out for 1 because he was facing Glenn Maxwell and he got out. So that's not very good. That's not a very good first impression to have to get out to Glenn Maxwell. But then again, I don't know if he's that great, but I don't think he's gonna get a chance. I think he's just in there to just beef up the batting because I think Karun Nair is gonna get reckoned ahead of both of them because Karun Nair last match he played got a triple century. Not that it's gonna count for him, but he's just a better batsman out there. And then the other big exclusion that I see is Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I think India have just completely messed up on managing his workload because the SRH physio, Tio, did a much better job managing his workload. For a short-paced tournament, for such a small injury, they just said, you just manage the injury. They said, no, he's important, we're going to keep him till the last, and they kept him. They protected him. Whereas these Indians are like, oh no, we can't lose a simple ODI series. We want Bhuvneshwar Kumar back, and he's not back in form, and he's injured himself, and he's going out. So, where does that leave India? Look, at Southampton, I'm guessing India are going to bounce back because, look, unless England can manage something out of the blue, look, I'm just saying, look, I'm not sure if Dhawan's going to be, Dhawan maybe had uncertainties playing his mind, will I be there? And now with no other opener in the squad, I don't think there's going to be any problem of not to play Dhawan. And Dhawan, I don't think he's going to score, but if he does score, it's a plus point for India. So it's just how they take it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hope you guys like the big share. Just kidding. Yeah, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. See you.